我名字是 Victor，姓陈，名叫耀辉，弹 blues 呢，整整已经有差不多30多年了。有时候我觉得是 blues 选择了我，不是我选择了 blues。So I first heard the blues when I was about 15. At that time, we were all learning guitar to impress the girls, right? And so one of the songs we had to learn was Tears in Heaven. So I bought the Unplugged album, which had Tears in Heaven on it. And when I went home and listened to it, I found that actually 90% of it was all blues. And that's where I got hooked, right? This weird music that I never heard before, and now hearing for the first time, really captured my imagination. And it was a completely new world, a new universe to me, right? I had never heard of such music before. And it felt so raw and so deeply emotional. I think there's a lot of people who hear blues for the first time and feel like, oh, this is not for me, right? And of course, right, everyone has their own personal preferences. But if it's something that you hear for the first time and it really captures you, captures your imagination, then it has to be that the music has chosen you. And sometimes you just don't feel like you have any choice in whether you fall in love with it or not. You got me hiding, got me deep, hide deep, any way you want, now let it go. So going back to Eric Clapton's Unplugged album, he had a cover of a Robert Johnson number called Walking Blues, right? And that was the first song that I learned on slide, right? And then later on, when I discovered Muddy Waters or listening to more of his songs, that I realized that Eric Clapton's Walking Blues was actually a direct copy of Muddy Waters' Feel Like Going Home on the guitar. So he had taken the exact same guitar riffs and guitar licks to play Walking Blues, and that's when I realized, wow, actually this music wasn't invented today. It stretches so far back and there's so much history to it, and yet it still sounds so relevant in both eras, right? And so eventually, having learned how to play on guitar already, I then finally learned how to sing the Muddy Waters version of Feel Like Going Home, and that's why this song is very close to my heart. In fact, it's the first song that I learned on slide guitar. And I played blues for more and more years of my life. I realized that blues actually expresses so much of the spectrum of human emotions, and we can express using blues as a medium. That ain't nothing you can do. I got my brain on you. Well, I feel that the music scene in China is fantastic, right? It's fascinating. And the people everywhere in the country are really so enthusiastic about all kinds of music, including blues, right? And also all its related genres like country, bluegrass, and folk, and jazz. And I think this is a fantastic opportunity for all of us in the rest of the world to get to know China, and for China to get to know us as well. And I think this tour has been a fantastic experience in getting to interact with all the local musicians and seeing just how similar we are in terms of the music we love, even though we may be separated by an ocean and a continent. Yeah.